I'm Nora Pope, naturopathic physician. Today I'm going to talk about allergies. Why do we get them? Why do they feel so lousy? Why do they come back year after year? And what we can do about it so they don't come back and you feel better. Okay, what are allergies? In my practice, I see a lot of people who kind of be saying, Nora, like clockwork, every August, September, it comes back for about 2.5 weeks of hell. I have itchy eyes, runny nose, itchy ears, itchy throat, coughing. I feel miserable and I have no energy. I feel wiped out. Why is that? Okay, good question. Basically, when you have allergies, you have a lot of histamine in your body. And histamine can get controlled by something called adrenaline. Adrenaline is made in our adrenal glands, little glands that sit on top of our kidneys. So, when that histamine is raging during those allergies, our body's pumping out that adrenaline, control the histamine. And then we're spent because we have no more adrenaline or epinephrine, which gives us energy. We're allocating all of it to controlling that histamine. So my goal to help you with allergies is A, lower the histamine, and B, help support those adrenal glands so you have that energy and can overcome the allergies naturally. Let's get started. How do we support the body to heal itself, to really, manage histamine? Okay, there are 3 organs I want to talk to you about. I'm going to talk about adrenal glands at the end. That's very important. I'm going to talk about your liver, and I'm going to talk about your digestion. All 3 of these organs play a part as a trinity against, histamine overload and adrenaline fatigue. Okay, so why is the liver so important? The liver does so many things. It makes something called secretory IgA. Secretory IgA, think of it as a sponge. It's like the first line of attack in your immune system. It lines our nose, it lines our mouth, it lines our throat, it lines our eyes. Think of it as a sort of a nice moist sponge lining our body. It goes down our throat and into our digestive tract. Secretory IgA, or SIGA for short, will mop up those allergens, will mop up the histamine, and will just absorb it and then lower your histamine load. Okay, so what I do and what I recommend to my patients is twice a year, 30 days, twice a year, 6 months apart, you take liver herbs that repair the liver and boost up the liver. My favorite are milk thistle and dandelion leaf. They repair liver cells. And you give your liver a tune-up so it can keep producing that SIGA, no problem. So you've got ample SIGA in your body, so first line of defense. That's one way of helping your allergies. Next step, your digestion. As I mentioned before, your secretory IgAs lines your throat and then your entire digestive tract. So how does SIGA get irritated and worn out in your digestive tract? Poor nutrition, too much yeast, too much sugar. So you really want to protect your immune system. I recommend probiotics, a mega dose of probiotics, 30 days, twice a year. 30 days, 6 months apart, twice a year. I recommend 25 billion probiotics a day. You can get it in a capsule. That's what I do. I feel great. That's what I recommend for a lot of my patients who suffer from allergies. So while you're at it, ease up on certain junky foods. I find wheat gets into everything. Lower the wheat for 30 days. Try it. You'll feel better. You'll have more energy. What else? Corn. Corn is a nuisance, an absolute nuisance. It's in corn syrup, it's in maltodextrin, it's in all these hidden additives. It can be an allergen. It can cause histamine rise. Ease up on the corn. Try cutting out a couple of these commercially produced foods every day. You'll feel better. Okay, so we've got the liver covered, we've got the digestion covered. Now the third step. The third step is protect your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands make adrenaline, and adrenaline will control histamine. So how do you fuel your adrenal glands? Your adrenal glands need vitamin C and B5 and B6. So you can take it in a pill form. There are all kinds of wonderful vitamins out there. I like capsules. But also you want to basically eat foods that are rich in vitamin C and rich in the B5 and B6. So foods that I love over and over again are tuna fish, almonds, avocado. Many, many foods are rich in these nutrients. So rule of thumb, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, good fish. I like hemp seeds, I like flax seeds, I like chia seeds because they're not only are they full of vitamins, but they're full of healthy oils as well. But what I really love are these energy boosting herbs that will build up your adrenal glands and really help make adrenaline very, very easily. Some of the herbs I like are licorice. Licorice is really good at protecting your adrenal glands and giving you good balanced blood sugar so you have consistent energy. Another one I love is Devil's Club. Devil's Club is really good. It's part of the ginseng family. Why I like it is that it can antagonize allergies, it can antagonize histamine, and it builds up your adrenal glands. Another one I love is Gotu Kola. Gotu Kola is great as a mental tonic, an energy tonic. It protects your adrenal glands. Ginseng, many ginsengs. I like Asian ginseng, or Panax ginseng is the Latin term. I find that's excellent for protecting your adrenal glands. So some of the herbs I mentioned before have something in common I'd like to share with you. Both dandelion leaf and milk thistle, ginseng, what they do is they raise something in your body called cyclic AMP. Cyclic AMP is another way to protect yourself from allergies. So you see, allergies have a multifactorial sort of root cause. So as a naturopathic doctor, we don't just suppress histamine, which is something that's an over-the-counter druggist can do. It doesn't really get to the root cause, and it will wipe out your energy. So the goal of a naturopathic doctor is to build you up, build your liver for SIGA, protect your digestion so you reduce histamine response, build up your adrenal glands so you have more adrenaline, more energy. And I promise you, if you follow some of these recommendations, you will feel better. Now, we're in the new year, it's January, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start my 30-day protocol very soon because 6 months from now will be August, September. Very bad allergy season in Canada, and I'm going to protect myself from seasonal allergies. So I invite you to explore this as well, and thank you for listening. This is my advice for allergies.